There's always this play, right? Defensive growth versus cyclicals. And one would say if you're bullish on the market, you're bullish on the U.S. economy continuing to do well, even in an environment where rates are going up. So where would you be putting your money to work within those three areas?
We're going to stick with cyclicals here. Cyclicals over defensive. So we want to overweight the cyclicals. We also want to own information technology. Favorite sectors continue to be information technology, consumer discretionary, financials, and industrials. Tech, financials, and the consumer discretionary happen to be in the top 5 this year, with the top 2 sectors, of course, energy and real estate, which are relatively small sectors. With a better economy, we want to be sure to own technology, which is deeply embedded in the lives of both companies as well as in the lives of the consumer. And we're going to want to own consumer discretionary, because you don't want to bet against the American consumer.
John, let's size up the opportunity within technology, because you have the S&P 500 technology sector back above 3,000. We're on $3 trillion watch for Apple as it trades right around the $181 mark. The NASDAQ is now less than 2% away from hitting a record high. At what point does valuation become somewhat of a concern for you?
Well, we think within the technology arena, what we want to do is go with those big companies, the core companies, the ones that are involved in our daily lives, both in business as well as consumers. We're looking for the best of the lot for conservative investors, those that pay dividends, we would think, and have good, strong cash flow and an opportunity through their innovation to keep moving forward and ahead. We don't think technology is anywhere near hitting a plateau as it did during the tech bubble years ago, which we remember quite well, having been in this business for over 38 years. Can't believe it.
And there are, it's interesting because there are sort of different, sometimes overlapping explanations as to why certain parts of this market can continue to outperform, defy odds, and really work through some of the big concerns around inflation and the supply chain shortages. Do you think inflation becomes something that you will pay a bit more attention to in 2022?
Oh, we most certainly think so. We're already paying plenty of attention to it because it has been much worse, and it has also been stickier than we had expected. We think some of that is due to the supply chain disruption, of course, the fact that we've had sort of a jump forward, then a couple of steps backward in terms of some reopenings within the economy. Overstimulation, we think, from the congressional side of the aisle, so to speak. But we do think the Fed is doing the right job, and the Fed has been extraordinarily sensitive to both growth as well as lack of growth ever since the financial crisis. We call it the Bernanke legacy, and we think Jerome Powell believes in that.